Hello diamonds and welcome back to the Hornet Season 3. I'm currently making a lot more cloth because it will be kind of required material for everything in our future as well. So perhaps once we get enough done we can also try our hand on furniture making. Because well, furniture is not too expensive. I mean, I just need to up my tailoring skill. And yeah, like making beds and stuff. It's something that is definitely required. So it will be good to do. And I haven't seen it so long enough that I didn't even know what the tailoring upgrade looks like. It's just a sewing machine. That's nice. But yeah, even at the moment we can make the padded chairs and stuff. If you have, of course, enough wood boards, which I don't. We can even make outpost netting. It's a little bit expensive considering that we only have upgrade 2s available. But it's something to consider in near future. And also I think the prices themselves are not too bad. I mean, most of the items are still free. Those do cost a little bit, but it's not too bad. So cellulose fiber is pretty much because, well, getting the wood and everything, it does take a lot of energy. That's why the cost is 0.2. But it seems that Crescent has managed to somehow make the price very low. So I'm not sure if he's using some special upgrades or something. So I think this is his shop. Let's see. No, he's using upgrade 2, so probably he's just cutting his own trees and that's why. And yeah, other side, the cloth itself, I mean, it's 0.17 and totally feasible price considering that we have our modern site. So that's kind of good. Also, people have started doing some roadworks in front of our place. I mean, I did a little bit. So I just did the front of the building and added the row of stone road, but that's all. And then I also dug down the side of the hill to make it easier to make the road straight and level. Because, well, I didn't think that anyone wants to go up and down too much. And I also put like the ramps on the other side and damp this side of the roads. So that's all my work. Actually, I wanted to damp this corner a little bit as well. So let me quickly get my tool. I think it's in one of those many baskets. But which one? Ah, right here. And yeah, I have one of the level 1s just as a backup in case I need it. So let's take the tomatoes and then let's stamp it. This way we also can make few extra stingers. I don't know why they decided to change the currency again. I mean, stinger kinda sounds more appropriate considering that we are talking about the hornets. But yeah, I often have difficulty saying words. Everyone probably has some trouble. And yeah, on this side we should do a little bit as well. So few blocks off, and then to make sure that we can easily go through our door without any problems. Okay, much better. And now also if people come with the cart, they can go around, so no issues there. So anyway, I will put it away so we can keep our hands in our pockets, even though the game doesn't really allow it. And let's see what I have done upstairs. So first of all, I have way more storage space, even though I'm not really using it at the moment. But in the future, I want to start digging some place under here, so that makes sense. And inside, I have 2 separate tables. So this way we can use all 3 to produce all the necessary items. But as we were just looking at my building, I thought it might be kind of interesting idea to see some other places that people have built in the first day. So first I can notice that place back there. I think this is someone who made a lot of mortared sandstone. So I think in the chat it was told that it was like way more than 1,000. So I can see that the building itself is quite big. And yeah, there's way too much storage about that. So let's see, there's a sign. Automatic basic upgrade too. If it does not work, please let me know. Okay. So Tonso's or Tonso Stone, very interesting name. So more than 2,000 mortared sandstone. Wow, that's a lot. Plus they also make like all the furniture and stuff like that. So yeah, definitely having too much free time, I guess. And yeah, they have made everything out of mortared sandstone. Yeah, they do have a little bit limestone in their neighborhood as well. So we can see one stockpile is totally empty. And there's one which is full of iron ore. But yeah. And the workspace, well, everything seems to be in one room. So no speed bonus on that. But they do have living room here. And it's kind of a smart idea as well to put roof tiles in the middle of the pillars, so for the columns, just to make it act like a room but still have it as separate piece. I do like it. It's nice. And then we can easily come to the workshop. So nice open floor plan. It's always good to have. Now here we do have some mortared limestone as well, which I think is being used for home buildings, possibly. Because, well, why else? Because it's not being sold or anything. And here is a mine for sand. So sand probably just goes all for the mortar making, because, well, masons can do that. So if we had picked it, we would probably do exactly the same. So yeah, quite decently allocated place. We can see what it looks like after a while. So on this side, wow, there is quite long way down, it seems. So yeah, it's quite decent mine here. And there's sandstone being mined here, iron ore, all that. And yeah, like the dugout staircases everywhere. That's really good. I do like it. But now let's get out of this hole, which can be sometimes a little bit difficult. And there's another side where they have tried to do some digging as well. Wow. So yeah, definitely having plenty of free time. Ooh. Having sometimes with difficulty. And there's a third entrance. Wow. That's a lot. The third entrance comes down here. Doesn't go really anywhere. But I think it's mainly used for sand digging as well. Okay, nice. And yeah, I didn't even mention last episode that for this season I decided to put the FPS counter on the corner. So you can see where the game kind of struggles a bit. Because I have RTX 3090, so it should be good enough for most games. Yet I do have 3 monitors, all different sizes hooked up. So it might influence it a bit. But yeah, I can see that sometimes it goes to like in mid 30s or even low 30s. But in many cases it can easily go up to the 60, which is also my limit. Here, this hidden place is Telenora's place. It's really nice to see her back in action. Because last season she was away, unfortunately. But well, I mean, she did switch spaces with the Presix, so I kinda missing Presix this time. So yeah, she's doing basic engineering and stuff like that, which is quite nice. So you can get some stone roads. I mean, I did buy like 6 pieces from her and other 6 pieces from someone else. So yeah, so we can see how this building gets made even better over time. There's a small walkway which has been widened since I last visited the place. Last time it was just single 1 meter wide place. Now it's 2 wide and there's expansion on the way. That's always good. And on our way down, we can see that people have finished the ramp here and also made small roads going into this level space, which then goes towards our place. There's a small shop here. What do they sell? I mean, the generic name store. It's not very useful. But yeah, just selling sand, crushed sandstone, and regular sandstone. Not bad. So yeah, we can see the stockpiles here as well. Probably just mining out everything somewhere. You can't even see where the mining happens, but it's fine. And this building is a little bit floaty. I really hope that they do fix it, because floating buildings are ugly buildings. And well, we have at least 2 people on the server who really dislike those. You can see that they have hidden the storage chest here. Mickey Mike 99. Interesting name. So good thing is that they're selling a lot of different foods that we can try out. It's a little bit expensive still, but not too bad. And also a good place to sell some of the veggies and also carcasses. Because sometimes we might want to take our axe out and do some chopping. Because last season we were a hunter, but this season we do it slightly differently. So those are the buildings on this side. There's also one building right behind there. That's where I did get my basic upgrade tools, really. So I upgraded all my level 1s, except the one that I still have left. So I came here and yeah, before I went to bed, really, I got everything done. So yeah, this place is selling plenty of mortar, wood pulp, if anyone needs for 0.01 stinger. I mean, it does feel a little bit expensive considering the price of the some of the goods that are made out of it, but it's not too bad. I mean, mortar itself is also very cheap, because normally when you do it yourself, it's 5 wood pulp per... Was it 3 mortar or 1 mortar? It's on the 1 mortar. So yeah, mortar is definitely way cheaper than expected. I mean, everyone has that price, so I think it's fine. So yeah, I came here many times. This place has quite few stumps still left, which I don't really like, but same time I don't want to do all the work for them. Yes, people should do it by themselves. And they also seem to be building a house. So they have a kitchen. And they do have bedroom here. And then on the back side they also have living room and the toilets. So all the necessary rooms are available. And it's kind of a unique design. It's half hidden because it's very natural and rocky. And then there's one more shop next to us that I have visited quite a few times. It's also for foods. It's this one right here. So seemingly just a store. So Mundi Casino. And yeah, that's where I got my initial foods. So I still come and buy some from here because it's literally behind my place. So yeah, those are the buildings I know. This is how far I removed the forest. Now new trees are growing, which is nice. Didn't even need to plant them. And we can go and check out what's happening in the central area where the government is. Because, yeah, I don't really go there too often. Because what's the point, really? So let's see. There's one of the engineering shops here. There's the main competitor to Delnara. So yeah, End Times Engineering. Very interesting name, considering that it's very similar to what Talonara always uses. But yeah, so who is the owner here? It's Odrison. Jezra. Okay. So Jezra is doing a lot of engineering stuff. Of course, pretty much sold out. They also make papers. It's not too necessary at the moment. Because yeah, we can only use it, I mean, it's used only by the carpenters, or in some other cases also the paper millers. But yeah, otherwise kind of unnecessary deck. So let's see if they will start making all the decorations and stuff like we did last season. So back in the center, the garment looks kind of empty this time. No people on top of each other. And on here we can see that Sigmantus is making some big tailoring related shop here. We have to see what comes out of it later on. And this other side is quite fancy building. I do like how it looks like. So meets and greets is kind of smart use of the name, just matching the sound. This is another place where we could sell all the carcasses, but a little bit, how to say, underpaid for the amount. So yeah, Ellenbrook is the owner here. So of course he keeps the doors locked, so we can't really go inside and take a look too much. Especially as I don't really want to fly in the first few episodes. Here is another shop. Let's see. So this is the Crescent shop. Cloth is bloody expensive. Wow. I think it's just a typo because, well, 0.2 would make sense, but 2 stingers each. Nah. That doesn't sound right. So probably it will be fixed very soon. Because yeah, it shouldn't be allowed. But yeah, this is one of our main competitors in the area. So I know that Crescent is generally very active. It does a lot of work. So yeah, this is pretty much all the close by areas. Seems that someone has claimed some water. So is it for the oil? Seems so. Yeah, so Sigmantus has taken the oil fields. There's also Frank Brando, who has really started hugging the place of Chris and Ellenbrook from both sides. Even has 2 different claims. Okay. That it doesn't have double access. Doesn't have either. Because I know that yesterday, immediately after everything, there were a few people who were having like claim shares and stuff. So of course many people usually try to do that, but yeah, I think that was dealt with very quickly because our admins are good and quick. And well, Dalnara especially, she now has more power and more will, I guess, just after taking 1 season off. So yeah, during the first day we have seen the don't forget to take your mining level 0 lucky break. It has been in the chat quite a lot, so she's doing a good job. But yeah, I think that's it for this episode. I think we have checked out pretty much everything, including this shop where I did buy a few other things like hewn logs after selling a lot of logs that I had laying around because it is cheaper there. And they have had caps lock on when writing the names, so it's small letter start and then everything else capitalized. But yeah, it seems to be quite useful store for us if you want to use hewn log more. But anyway, I will leave the episode right here because, well, I probably need to rest a bit considering that last night there was not much sleep. And yeah, I will see you in a couple of days, and probably we have a lot more than to see. Probably the roads will be in a level where we can travel around easily and maybe even have some kind of wibbly wobblies running around like the trikes. So yeah, I will see you in the next one.